Good evening and thank you kindly for joining us at our WDTV studios alongside our Joe Brocato. I'm Ben Eschenbaugh. The time has come to unveil the WDTV High School Football Player of the Year Awards. There are 6 categories, all of which were voted upon by the sports staff here at WDTV. We begin with the Offensive Player of the Year.
No shortage of candidates for this honor. Preston running back Josiah News and Gilmer County quarterback Austin Ratliff certainly very deserving, but by vote of the sports staff, we have co-winners. Both are running backs from Harrison County. Notre Dame senior Santino Cava set the county career rushing mark this year. He had a 2,051-yard season where he found the end zone 26 times. Cava shares the honor with Bridgeport junior Dylan Tonkery. Injuries slowed Tonkery in the regular season, but he still finished with 1,557 yards and 17 touchdowns in the process. He set the Class AA state championship game rushing record with 315 yards. That's the offense. Ben, how about the defense?
Well, we got a 3-way tie for that award, Joe. Lewis County senior linebacker Ross Harvey has recently been named the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Buchanan Upshur defensive back Marcus Lofton intercepted a school record 11 passes. That was the top total in the state, and the third co-winner is Dodgers County's Wyatt Ford. The senior racked up 150 tackles, 21 of those for loss. Now we go to special teams.
Despite a late season injury that was feared to possibly end his season, Bridgeport's Nick Strojan is our special teams player of the year. He scored 58 points and was 6 of 8 on field goal attempts. Strojan booted a 48-yard field goal in the playoff opener that set a new state postseason record. For our lineman of the year, we head up to the U.
University senior Scott Dixon established himself as a force on both sides of the ball for the Hawks. He collected 5.5 sacks on defense, but was also a stabilizing presence on the O-line. He led the Hawks through a spate of early season injuries. Our next honor, Newcomer of the Year.
Now to clarify, the Newcomer of the Year is a first-year football player or a player seeing their first significant varsity action. This is a very close vote. Clay Patel's Cannon Brummage, RCB's Devontae Birch, and Bridgeport's John Wilfong all received consideration, but the winner is Fairmont's senior quarterback Dom Smith. The sophomore threw for 1,429 yards in the regular season with 14 touchdowns and was also brilliant in Westside's narrow playoff loss to Wayne. We wrap up the awards with Coach of the Year.
Lots of great single-season turnarounds. BU's Dwayne Stokel and South Harrison's Brad Jett added 4 games in the win column. Grafton's Drew Toth turned an 0-9-1 into a 6-4 second year. Eddie Vincent led Lewis County to the postseason for the 5th time in the last 6 years, but the balloting revealed 4 winners. Liberty's A.J. Harmon posted an impressive turnaround for the Mountaineers. He went from 0-9-1 to 5-5 in his rookie season. University's John Kelly led the Hawks to a 10-2 mark, a number 3 seed in the playoffs, and a trip to the quarterfinals. All of that happened while enduring injuries to several key players along the way. Ryan Wilson engineered the best season in Clay Patel history. His CBs went 11-2 with their first trip to the semifinals. The last of the co-winners, the leader of the champs, Bridgeport's Josh Nicewarner collected a 2nd consecutive state title for the Indians with a 13-1 mark.